Wrestling fans, this is Mike Fox wanting to thank you for all the support you've given me in the arena and on the new NWA Southwest webpage. I'm going to try my best to rack up all the wins, get lots of title belts for you fans. Again, thank you for the support, and we'll see you at the arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, weighing in at 234 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, one half of the Blackbird Posse, Chris Young. The enforcer Brown. Hello fans, Johnny T here, NWA Southwest action coming to you from the Texas Indoor Arena this week. We've got a great match right now. Babyface Mike Fox in the black tights and Chris Young in the green and black tights. Joining me at ringside for commentary, one of the great stars of the NWA. Who's Tad? Tad Murphy. Welcome, Tad.
Hey, Johnny. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. So, Tad, we've got babyface Mike Fox in the black tights. We know that he regularly teams with the man Trent the Thrill Atkins. You've trash talked them before on TV, on the internet, anywhere anybody will listen. You're out bad-mouthing babyface Mike Fox and Trent the Thrill Atkins. What is your grudge with those guys?
Well, I really wouldn't call it bad-mouthing. I mean, I guess the truth does hurt. Actually, I didn't know. I thought this was that Trent guy, but apparently it's not. You know, what's my beef with him? Oh, nothing. I just find people like that incredibly annoying. But then again, I mean, this guy and this other guy he's wrestling, this bald-headed guy.
Chris Young.
Chris Young.
Chris Young, one of the greatest competitors here in the NWA Southwest.
Well, of course, I mean, everyone, you know, here is great. I mean, you have to be great to be in this particular organization, but, I mean, everyone is, of course, behind me. I mean, I am, if not the best, no, actually, I am the best. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I am the best. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you for that opinion of one man,
no problem.
Tad Murphy, as we see babyface Mike Fox twist the left arm of Chris Young. And just to give the fans a little bit of a scouting report, HWO Hot Wrestling opinion on this match, Chris Young's most devastating move is that headbutt. Very hard head, hits it off the second ropes a lot of times to the midsection to put opponents away. And Mike Fox, a young competitor, not a lot of experience, but has shown us a lot of good technique thus far in his career. So look for Mike Fox to try and, I don't know, use his knowledge thus far in wrestling to take out Chris Young, but Chris Young definitely has the experience.
Well, I'll tell you this, skills, things of that nature, as you said, that he is very knowledgeable. I mean, he's still, of course, a very young competitor. I've been doing this 30-some-odd years. You know, in my being a veteran of the ring.
30-some-odd years, and you're like 25 years here on Earth?
Well, I mean, yeah, you need to get your facts straight there, Johnny T.
You're the kind of guy that gained so much experience in a year that's worth like 5 years of the average wrestler.
Exactly.
So you're talking tad years, not like regular years.
Tad years would be superior to those.
So you've been wrestling 30 tad years.
30 tad years, of course. And in my vast experience, my knowledge, I mean, it surprises me that these two are even in the ring, knowing that I'm out here looking at them. I mean, I would be so nervous.
Oh, Chris Young nearly took the head off of babyface Mike Fox. He just clobbered him with that clothesline, Tad Murphy.
Well, you know, I mean, that was a pretty good move, I suppose. I mean, you know, really, what skill does that take? I mean, it's one guy running across the ring, throwing his body through the air at the other guy, hoping. That is a move of chance. He's hoping that somehow that guy is going to be there when he hits him. He hits him, hey, good. But, you know, if he misses, well, that's a risk he takes. Everything I do in that ring is 100% calculated. I know what's going to happen when I throw a move. I know that my opponent is going to be there. These people are working only on chance. It's an inferior way to work. Let me just say that, Johnny T.
Well, I'm sure, Tad Murphy, that your ring technique is vastly superior to everyone else in your opinion. But Chris Young grabs the chin lock, driving that knee to the back of the neck of babyface Mike Fox. And Chris Young now taking over in this match. Chris Young, the veteran. We thought we'd see something like this.
Oh, this is amazing to me. Oh, that was a great move.
1, 2, referee Phil Brown, 2 count only.
I think that Phil is a superior referee.
Selena, her music transcended language and culture, capturing the hearts and imagination of millions everywhere. Selena's universal appeal made her the #1 female Latino star in the U.S. Now, for the first time, Selena's greatest hits are together in this all-new collection, Selena, All My Hits. No other recording artist in the Latino world is more revered, more admired, and beloved than Selena. Call now and with your order, get your free commemorative Selena Rose pin specially designed for her fans to wear in celebration of her life and music. Selena, All My Hits. This is a limited time offer, so call now. To order, use your credit card and call the number on your screen. Plus, with your order, you'll also receive your free commemorative Selena Rose pin. Rush delivery available. Call now.
Get ready, Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans. The legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous Freebird Terry Gordy, North American champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays, 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
I think you're definitely going to be a top contender for that Texas Tag Team Championship in the coming months here in NWA Southwest.
I tell you what, though, you know, if the casualties of war have anything to say about that. Anyway, what you just saw was these guys actually getting into some very good wrestling.
5 minutes expired in this bout. 10 minutes remain in the time limit. 5 minutes expired.
The guy in the black and green trunks, he performed a move straight out of the Book of Tad. Poked the guy in the eyes. That is superior wrestling, folks.
And Chris Young ties Mike Fox to the tree of woe. And woe is Mike Fox as he rams that very hard head right into the solar plexus, I guess you'd call it, of Mike Fox.
The general plexar region.
Yeah, there you go. And Chris Young known for that hard head. So you know, and Mike Fox with a rookie mistake, he held onto the ropes. Chris Young dragged him off. Goes for the cover, grapes behind the leg, 2 count only.
This is an action like no other. You will never see action like this anywhere in the world. This is NWA Southwest, and I'm Tad. I'm here with Johnny T. Oh, I'm sorry, I was getting a little carried away there. Yeah,
you're going good there.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I try. I am. Well, I don't even have to try. I'm just so superior to everyone else.
Big shots like woo!
That deserves. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I would like to see him put his hand all the way through him.
Oh! What? I don't know if I'd like to see that. Slaps him in the back. Chris Young. And Mike Fox stands up. He says,
What is this?
Mike Fox is PO'd after getting slapped around.
Oh,
Woo!
I tell you what.
Oh, and returns a chop of his own. Knife edge chop, picks up Chris Young. Big body slam. Babyface Mike Fox.
Young.
This could be it. Tad Murphy, too.
I doubt it. I doubt it. You see, Mike Young is he's so new. He doesn't quite understand, you know, the moves that it takes to win a match. You know, he's there, he's slapping the guy, he's doing a snap mare here and there. He needs to realize that you have to poke him in the eyes. Poke him in the eyes. That is going to win the match for you, not these wrestling moves. I mean,
well, that was one of the all-time classic wrestling. Joe poke to the eye. You know, maybe like a low blow, too. That's a combination, a good 1-2 combination. I think, yeah, like Luthez and Danny Hodge back in, like, you know, the early 1900s were doing those kind of classic wrestling maneuvers.
Well, I don't think Luthez in the early 1900s was doing much of anything. He was probably sitting on the living room floor listening to the radio, as they had no TV back then. You know, he was like 4. But
well, the pre-1960s, we'll say. You know,
yes, actually.
Tad Murphy giving Johnny T a little bit of a history lesson out here on our broadcast this week as Mike Fox is taking over. Oh, and a great drop kick. You got to give him that, Tad Murphy. What a great drop kick.
That was certainly decent. Of course, mine would be superior to that, but definitely a decent drop kick from the new up-and-comer.
Now, one thing we have to mention, fans, if you think this is good action on television, being here live, we're here every Friday night at the Texas Indoor Arena. We've got a fan here who comes out every Friday night right now. What do you think? The action is great or what?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
That's from one of our fans, but Highway 820 and 26 in North Richland Hills, just northeast of Fort Worth. Every Friday night, bell time, 8 p.m. Come on out and check out the action live. I want to need that hard head of Chris Young. Tad, I got to say,
I hope
Mike Fox is kind of working on the neck and the head of Chris Young, maybe trying to take away that finishing maneuver, that big headbutt by Chris Young. If Chris Young's neck is injured, he can't very well perform that big diving headbutt on Mike Fox. Good strategy, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I would have to say, once again, it's just luck. You know, he's a new guy. He doesn't quite understand how to work the arm holds that I know, the leg holds that I know, of course, working the eyes and of course, the groinal region, as I do.
Oh, look out here.
What is the...
pile driver.
Outlawed.
Oh, did you see the way his legs came down and bent on the back of his neck? That has got to be it. Oh, my God. Mike Fox's neck has got to be hurt after that. Oh, he kicked out. How did he kick out of that one?
I really have no idea. Johnny T, it seemed to me that he was out for good. He could have counted to 8 in my book, I would have thought. But, you know, every once in a while, even Tad makes a mistake. Not too often, though.
Oh, big power slam. Mike Fox continues to kick out of these pinning combinations by Chris Young, and Chris Young has got to be wondering, what do I got to do to beat this guy? Do I got to kill him?
Exactly. I would say Chris Young is probably getting incredibly frustrated right now with this little Mike guy. Poke him in the eyes, man. That's going to get...
Oh, good reversal by Chris Young into the backslide, going for the pin. 1, 2, and that's it. He got him with a classic wrestling maneuver. Wait, Tad Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Chris Young. And what is Tad Murphy's got a chair? Tad Murphy's got a chair.
Hi, I'd like to start getting home delivery of the Sunday New York Times.
Now you can enjoy Sunday even more by getting the New York Times delivered to your home every weekend. And when you call now, you'll get 50% off the regular home delivery price.
I enjoy waking up and having the Sunday New York Times waiting for me. I know it'll tell me things that I won't hear, read, or see anywhere else.
I get international and cultural news, and I get a jump on the week ahead.
For just $2.50 a week, you'll get the book review, travel, arts and leisure, week in review, and the New York Times Magazine.
On Sunday mornings, we catch up on what we really love. She goes straight for arts and leisure. I check out the magazine.
So call now to enjoy the Sunday New York Times for 8 weeks with home delivery at 50% off.
Hi. I'd like to start getting the Sunday New York Times at home.
I think the only thing I enjoy more than doing the crossword puzzle is actually finishing it.
Call now, 1-800-643-6784, and get the Sunday New York Times delivered to your home every weekend.
For me, Sunday was made for the New York Times.
Beat you like a dog in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. fair and square, but you can't seem to get it through your thick skull. So I'll give you one more chance, and the loser has to eat dog food match, and I'm going to kick your ass.
Tony Rumble, you skinny little rotten tooth twerp. You think your team is so bad? The Brotherhood? Oh, please. You haven't seen nothing. You guys have been running from us for 6 months, ever since we were trashing your butts in Jersey, and you bailed out on us like a couple of chickens without the feathers. You've been avoiding us and avoiding us and avoiding us. And now you're calling us trailer park trash. Well, let me tell you something, you skinny little peanut head. You're coming down to Texas, and you're coming into my house, the House of Extreme. We're going to have us a little party. You talk about how you whooped Public Enemy? I could beat them by myself. Please, spare me. You guys ain't got a chance. When you walk into my house with me and Chris Germany, we're going to wrap you in barbed wire, rub a baseball bat on your head, and I might stick it where the sun don't shine, too. And then when we walk away with your belts, I hope they're nice and shined up, because that's how I like them. I've about had it with you, you skinny little twerp Rumble. After I finish with the Brotherhood, me and my partner, teaching them a lesson in wrestling, and a lesson in extreme, and a lesson in manhood, then I'm going to get my hands on you. Then I'm going to rip off your head, and I'm going to crap down your neck. And then I might rip out your larynx and use it for a duck call in hunting season. So what do you think about that? You think you're bad? Wait till you get to Texas. And as far as I'm concerned, all three of you, as we always like to say, can just bite me!
I hear you, brother. I'm on my way to Texas to kick some Texas butt. You hear that? Everybody in Boston, everybody in New England is coming on my back, Jack. I'm coming to Texas. I'm bringing the Brotherhood with me. We're coming to do the right thing. That's what you wanted, the time-honored tradition, right thing. That's what we got to do. We got the directive from the office, NWA President Howard Brody, also the office of the Vice President, Booker Boy Billy Barron. Well, you guys all have to run around like chickens with your head chopped off. Well, now you got what you asked for. The BBB, the Brotherhood, are coming to Texas on June 10th. You got it. You wanted it. Now you're going to find out why. We suck here in Boston. Ain't nothing ever good come out of Boston going to Texas. And I got a lot of bills to give receipts to. You know, every time there'd be people in the Old West leaving Boston going to Texas, you people screwed with them every bit of way you could. Them damn Yankees, this and that. You know, just because we had cool derbies and you wore those Justas, who cares? The way I look at it is, we are right from the start, Jack. This is where the Pilgrims landed. This is America. Texas might as well be Mexico, okay? All you wetbacks in Texas, get ready, because the Brotherhood, led by me, Tony Rumble, on June 10th, flying into Dallas, Texas, kicking some ass, and we're flying out. Now, you expect me to do the right thing? Well, expect a lot of things except the right thing, because I will not do it twice.
Jeff Katz alongside Scott Duffy. We are about to watch, that's right, the NWA Tag Team Champions of the World defend those belts. I'm talking, of course, about Mr. Intensity, Eric Sprazier, and Knuckles Nelson under the leadership. This is the leader, the founder, the president of the Brotherhood, the Boston Bad Boy, Tony Rumble. They are the Brotherhood.
Yes, they are, and they're going to be taking on the current NWA New England Tag Team Champions, the Archangels, Damon D'Arcangelo, and Phoenix King, along with their manager, GQ John Rodeo. And there's Tony Rumble and his ever-popular batting helmet.
That's right. Now, these guys are conferring. They may be talking about the fact that they are getting ready to go to Japan. And as soon as they are back from what I'm sure will be another successful tour of Japan, they literally get off the plane, fly immediately to Texas. They will take on, I'm talking about Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Team Extreme in Dallas.
Yes, they will. And here we go. Eric Sprazier tagging up there with Damon D'Arcangelo.
Oh! Look at the strength of Sprazier. Sprazier's not even a human being. This is a man who is closer to being a building.
Okay.
He is.
All right. And Team Extreme knows these two individuals pretty well. Don't forget, they were also in that match for the NWA World Tag Team Championship titles in October of 1998 in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
You are absolutely correct. It was a four-way dance. It was the Brotherhood. It was Dr. Tom Pritchard and Tully Blanchard. It was Team Extreme, Kit Carson and Chris Germany, and, of course, the Border Patrol. But it was these guys, the Brotherhood, that came out and won that match.
And ever since they won that tag team championship titles, it's been controversy every step of the way.
It has absolutely been controversial every single step of the way. That's what the Brotherhood is all about. These guys are incredible wrestlers, but let me tell you something, they just like a good old Pier Sixer as well.
And don't forget, these individuals were on their way to Texas in February when Mother Nature added her 2 cents and they couldn't get down there.
That's right, and then some jerk down in the NWA head office in Florida decided, we're going to mess around with the belts. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. You know what the Brotherhood said? The Brotherhood said, kiss our New England-bred posteriors. Didn't make any difference to them. They're still defending that belt.
And what kind of morons are that? This is the only tag team in a long time that have held the NWA Tag Team Championship title that have defended it overseas.
They have defended it all over the United States. They have defended it all around the world. They are headed to Japan, and then they're headed on to Texas to this Team Extreme. I got to tell you something. Team Extreme may play with barbed wire, but they have never seen anything like the Brotherhood.
Nice drop kick by Knuckles Nelson, second turnbuckle on the inside.
I feel sorry, in fact, for Kit Carson and Chris Germany, Team Extreme. These two guys have barely ever been outside of Texas. We all know there's nothing to do in Texas. It's a boring little state, and big deal, so they're popular in Texas. So what? So is Sagebrush. So is Cattle.
So is JR.
Exactly.
And look what happened to him. He got into a shoot.
Oh! These guys are straight shooters when I talk about the Brotherhood. These guys will go in there, kick some Texas-born booty, and then come on back up here to Boston.
With the NWA World Tag Team Championship titles. Eric Frazier chasing Johnny Rodeo around at ringside.
Frazier makes his way back into the ring. He's in there with Phoenix King, Damon Darkangelo. The Archangels, of course, the NWA New England Tag Team Champions, so they are no slouches. But look at the teamwork on the part of the Brotherhood. They know how to double team, they know how to wrestle, they know how to fight, and they know how to do that.
And they had a triple team with Rumble at ringside.
Absolutely. Tony Rumble's not to be trusted. This is a guy who's a graduate of some of Boston's best reform schools.
Yes, it is. And this match coming to us from the NWA. Nice spin kick from the NWA Arena.
That's right. We have our own arena here in NWA New England. We do national TV tapings. This is truly where wrestling rules. Tradition really rules in NWA New England, Duffy.
Yes, it is.
Here we go. Double team. Oh.
Phoenix King, House of Fire, second win coming in. Tags in Damon Darkangelo.
Well, these guys are tag champs as well. There's a flying drop kick. Another flying drop kick puts Frazier down.
Who knows? Maybe if...
well, who knows?
The Archangels win, they're going to Texas.
Oh.
Backdrop. Off the ropes goes
Frazier into the ropes.
Whoa, that's impressive. He's a building, like you said earlier.
Absolutely. Frazier stands about 6'4", 6'5", weighs about 280. The same with Knuckles Nelson. These guys spend hours and hours in the gym, but they also spend hours and hours in the ring. That's why they can do stuff like that.
Double pop.
I'm Johnny Paycheck, here to tell you about a special tribute album, These Colors Won't Run, with 14 original songs written in recognition and honor of the American veteran. Featuring artists like Charlie Pride singing Beyond the Wall. Beyond the Wall. Mo Bandy. That's been almost 30 years. These Colors Won't Run is a timeless collection, embracing those who fought for the pride and integrity of our great nation. When you're a prisoner, when you're a prisoner of war. Singing the title track, B.J. Thomas. These colors won't run. To order now, call toll-free, 1-888-OUR-VETS. That's 1-888-687-8387. $1 from each unit sold is donated to various veterans associations. These Colors Won't Run is endorsed by the Military Order of the Purple Heart.
That big elbow. Speaking of big elbows. Speaking of big elbows.
This is the setup. Here we go. Knuckles Nelson going for the slingshot suplex.
Right off the top rope. And now that bad-ass elbow will be applied by Mr. Intensity. Flies all the way across the ring. That's it.
And that maneuver is collectively known as the combat zone. If you're from New England, you know what we're talking about. If not, who cares?
Well, if you're from Texas, you could probably spell combat zone. You don't know what it is. You're not all that bright anyway. It doesn't make any difference to us. We don't like people in Texas. There are barely people in Texas.
Unbelievable. Jeepers Creepers. There are your winners, the NWA World Tag Team Champions.
Now those are the belts that Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, the Road Warriors, the Steiner brothers. Now the Brotherhood obtain, and they're going to keep when they come back from Texas. No question about that. Texas sucks. Texas does suck. Look at this. Knuckles Nelson and Eric Sprazier, they don't care. They're reaching out, grabbing the managers, bringing them in there, and kicking their rear end. If Team Extreme thinks they stand a chance, a snowball's chance in hell against the Brotherhood, then they are seriously, seriously deranged. And look at this Knuckles Nelson going to work on GQ Channel there. The guy weighs about 13 pounds, soaking wet. Oh. You don't do that to the Brotherhood. You don't put your hands on the Brotherhood. You'd never do that. There are your winners. They are Mr. Intensity, Eric Sprazier, Knuckles Nelson, the Brotherhood, the NWA Tag Team Champions of the World. They are coming to Dallas, Texas. They are coming to Dallas, Texas. They are loaded for bear. And I'm telling you what, Team Extreme, you better wrap your whole body in barbed wire. Oh, that's what's going to happen to you. Texas, look out. There's a storm brewing. It's called the Brotherhood. Get ready, Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans. The legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action Fabulous Freebird Terry Gordy, North American Champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all outlets throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays, 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
Brotherhood, we've just seen all that you have to say. And obviously it's not much. See, you're letting that toothless toothpick do your talking for you. Well, guess what? He can't do your talking when you get in the ring with Team Extreme. So you better strap your boots up tight. Because let me tell you something. Hardcore ain't nothing. So you've been hardcore in Texas. All right? Bring your butt down here. Get some of this. All right? We'll take you right down here to Deep Ellum. And we'll wrap you up in the barbed wire burrow. Tell him, Kit.
Oh, I can't wait to get you punks in the Bronco Bowl on June 10th. Oh, I can't believe those guys are so scared they won't even say a word. They let that little skinny little featherless chicken do the talking for them. God, oh, I get so
tell you
pissed.
what, Brotherhood. You think he's upset? Wait till we get in the ring with you.
You talk about how you beat Public Enemy. I can beat him by myself. Gee!
A night off, boys. You think that was hard? That's going to be a night off compared to what we're going to do June 10th when we get you right down here in downtown Dallas. All right, boys? So I'm telling you what. Come on, climb on the plane. Come down. Get you a nice hotel room.
Yeah.
Have you a nice lunch. Because you know what? The final meal's always going to be the best.
Yeah. And shine them belts up real nice, because, God, I like them nice and shiny, and I ain't leaving the Bronco Bowl without them. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
Throw them over our shoulder. Take them to the bar with us that night. They better look damn good.
June the 10th, Dallas, Texas. Me against El Gato Negro. It's going to be USA versus Mexico. I'm very proud to be an American. I'm proud to be a Native American, so I'm taking your ass out as soon as we get there. I know you're the veteran. I'm the rookie, but that doesn't matter. Sooner or later, you're going to go down to a rookie, and it's going to be on June the 10th. So get ready, because your ass is mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, weighing in at 270 pounds, from Roaring Springs, Texas, Tejas.
Against
juices, luscious pounds of woman-eating flesh. What are you laughing at, fat boy? Don't you mean man-eating flesh? 269 pounds of 69, huh? Show me your panties.
Fans, Johnny T here, NWA Southwest Wrestling. We've got a great one here. Cedric of Hollywood taking on Tejas. Cedric of Hollywood, of course, correcting me in the ring, saying he's not from Louisiana, he's from Hollywood. He doesn't weigh 259, he weighs 269, if you catch my drift. Taking on Tejas, the man in the black pants, black shirt that says Taos on the back, as Tejas grabs the left arm. Cedric of Hollywood, the big muscular man out of Louisiana, one of the best pure athletes probably in all of the NWA. Look at the build on Cedric of Hollywood. The guy obviously spends a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time working out, and in addition to that, I can tell you that he's also a great wrestler.
Tons of music.